Hello. Um, wow. So this video is not anything like the other videos that I've done. I'm in the same setting. I did do a small video sitting on one of my chairs in the living room, but I wanted to do one here too. I'm kind of in shock. Um, I'm at a loss for words, and I wanted to reach out because I think there's a lot of people, and I'm not. It's not necessarily just women, and it's not just men, and it's not just young people. I think everyone there's a lot of people that are happy right now, but there's a lot of us that aren't. And it's not necessarily because one person that maybe you wanted to win the election didn't win, but it's because the fear of the unknown, what's going to happen. And I think many saw this coming a very different way. I'm emotional because I thought that from what I've heard from others, and of course from the news or um, different social media, that people were out supporting a woman's right to choose. And you don't have to believe in that for yourself, but you have to allow others to make that choice for themselves. And there was a lot of dads that were choosing that for their daughters. And they need this healing as much as the rest of us. So that's why I'm saying I'm not pointing any fingers at anyone as far as how we got here. Okay, that's totally different story. I'm not a political pundit. I don't know anything about that. All I know is what I'm feeling, and I need to find a way to heal. So I thought there's got to be more than just me that needs that healing, right? So I'm still going to do my tarot readings. I still want to do um, my empowerment series, but there's a lot more healing that needs to happen right now. And I wanted to let you know that that's what I want to do. So one thing I also wanted to bring up is there were a lot of predictive readings, and I don't want, there's several things I don't want. I don't want anyone to be upset at those that did those readings, because when we read our cards, we tend to read them, using our own intuition and using our guides through us. So there's different ways of reading cards. I can, let's see, the Justice card, right? I can flip this card, and there's several ways to read this. Could be fairness, could be balance, could be a legal matter, right? It could be about feminine energy because she's female. It could be um, about weighing issues that you have in front of you. There's so many different ways to read those things. So don't be upset. Pluto in Aquarius, that's about transformation and change, right? We just went through all this hardship and different things, right, in the last 15 to 20 years. And this is supposed to be where we transformed and we changed, and how us as a individual is going to affect the collective as a whole. Well, it's still that, right? It's still how am I going to affect the collective? This is why I'm doing this video about healing. But I think we just saw it in a different way, and that's okay. We're not perfect. Um, but I also don't want, the other thing is, I also don't want people to think that tarot, because some people were not correct in their readings, or they read it a certain way, that tarot is a bunch of crap. That's not true. um, Tarot is guidance, right? Tarot is here to help us, and that's why, since I'm sitting here, I'm going to pull a couple cards and see what I come up with here. um, and so I just wanted to let you know that I'm here for you. I'm still going to do my tarot readings, but I'm here to heal. I need to heal. And I know you need to heal. And I want you to please put things in the comments. Let me know what's going on. What do you need healing from? I know that some of us need time, right? Just by talking to you right now, I'm feeling a little less burdened, right? And by that I mean it was so heavy. I've had a couple hours of sleep. I'm not tired. I'm pretty sure that my weight loss goals are going to skyrocket because um, I'm not hungry, right? I'm not even thinking about that. The only thing I'm thinking about food is I might have to plant a garden, right? Who knows? Let's see how it goes. But I know that not everyone is in the country that I'm in, but I know this whole world is affected by this. And I can't even fathom how it's going to affect the world as a whole. But I'm here to help you as an individual, to help you spiritually and mentally and mindfully. Okay, that's what my goal is. So I'm still trying to heal, or still trying to help you heal. I still want to um, give you guidance on things that we need to focus on for the week, for love, for the month, all those things. So ask wonderfully and receive graciously. That's a number 4. That's the emperor, right? And the emperor is Aries, and Aries is what's best for me. So that's what I'm doing right now is I'm doing what's best for me, what's best for us, what's best for you as an individual. And let's do this together, okay? Let's see what this card is. Synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. So this is about seeing signs and knowing that the universe is here for you. The universe and you are a love letter, right? Your um what's the word? Your relationship with the universe is still love. As hard as it is in this moment, it's still love. And that's a 6, and that's about harmony and choices. That's the lover's card. And I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but I haven't even gotten emotional about this yet. At least not until I started speaking. I did another um, video using my iPhone, and I tried to um, edit it, transfer it to my computer so that I can edit it, and it didn't work. So um, I'm doing this now, and I might even be able to salvage that and then post it also. But I wanted you to know that this is really big, and if you're feeling emotional and you're feeling distant and introspective, and I'm going to leave those so this fell up, and you want to hide, I feel that too. We have to give ourselves time. We have to give ourselves grace, right? Take a minute, hibernate. You know, if you need to eat a cheesecake, eat it, right? Um, I would try not to lean so much on developing super bad habits, right? We'll just leave that open for your own interpretation. But you need time to process this. But I want to be here for all of us to help us get through this because this is big. I mean, it's big because there's such an unknown. And I don't know, I just heard maybe it's not as bad as we think. God, I hope so, right? But it's going to affect the world. So that's why I'm not just talking to those in my country. And there's a lot of expats too that are from here, from my country, that voted, and it affects them too. And I'm not taking sides. I was in the military and I fought for your right to have freedom and to choose. So I totally respect anyone's wishes, but I just think there's a lot of us that need some kind of healing right now. And I never meant to get emotional, but it's a very emotional time. But I want you to know that I love you and I'm here for you, and we can do this together because I need you to. I need you to help me heal. I'm very much someone who wants to help others and help them through things, but I need that too. So let's see what these cards were that fell out. We have the Death card and the King of Wands. The Death card is about transformation, right? So this is definitely, or this is a birth, a death, and a rebirth. Isn't that so on point, right? A death and a rebirth. So let's use the death of this time, these feelings, and then let's rebirth, right? Let's be reborn. Let's use it to fuel us to get better and to feel better and to do better. And the King of Wands. The King of Wands, I'm sorry, I have to look. Yeah, that's the entrepreneurial spirit, right? A visionary. So we might have to be open minded. We might have to go beyond the possibilities of what we thought, once thought, because there's many of us who are just dumbfounded, right? I have the deck upside down. So the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about movement forward, right? Taking initiative. The Knight of Wands doesn't ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry, doesn't ask for permission. He more than likely asks for forgiveness because he moves forward. So we still need to move forward in this time. And then you have the Nine of Swords, and that's about being stressed and full of anxiety and having bad dreams and just being overwhelmed. And that's what we're feeling right now, a lot of us. And those of you that aren't feeling that way, if those of you that are um, okay, then help us. And I really, really, really want us to work together regardless of how we voted or what we think this outcome is, because we still need healing. And I want to understand. And again, thank God the states have voted to protect their citizens or their people in their states, so that should a woman have that need to choose, which is her right, right, then she has that right. There's a couple states that are still not there, and we need to keep them in our prayers, right? um, Florida is a big one. So let's, excuse me, and I'm gonna pick one more card. The Three of Swords. So sadness, right? We're feeling that sadness right now. But the Three of Swords is overcomable. That's not even a word. It's surmountable, right? It's the Three of Swords. Our hearts are pierced. We're hurting right now, but we can get through this. And the Page of Cups is on the bottom. An offer of love, a message of love. Let's keep that in our hearts. Let's keep giving this love to others, to ourselves, right? We have that Emperor, which is Aries, which is what's best for me. So it's okay to think about yourself right now. It's okay to want to nurture yourself, because we should be doing that anyway, right? Um, but just know that this video is because I know that there's a lot of you feeling a lot of stuff right now. And I'm feeling it too. You're not alone. And so please comment below. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. If you're new to my channel, this is not my normal shtick that I do, um, but it's something that's necessary now. And so I want some ideas. So how am I going to help you get through this? Right? We can start doing readings like that, like our do like a what's our mental um, temperature today, right? Something like that. But I need some ideas. I'm going to try to do what I think, but we need to work together as a collective, right? And um, thank you for listening. I'm going to keep everyone in my intentions. I'm going to keep the whole world in my intentions and my thoughts. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And if you think someone needs to hear this message, please share it with them. And until next time, give yourself grace, love yourself, fill your cup of love. Allow yourself to be sad. Allow yourself to take time for yourself. But we have to move forward. We have to be like this Knight of Wands, and we have to keep moving forward. And we have to be like the King of Wands, and we have to be entrepreneurial, and we have to be a visionary, and we have to take all that knowledge and wisdom that we have so that we can move forward and that we can heal from this. Okay? So until next time, take care.